After Will's mysterious disappearance, Hawkins fell into a quiet panic. Parents kept their children home, police cars roamed the streets, and whispers filled the halls of the school. But the ones who refused to stay still were Mike, Dustin, and Lucas. They knew Will wouldn't just vanish. Something took him. The boys brought the strange girl to Mike's basement. She could barely speak, shaking, frightened, like an animal that had just escaped a cage. Mike gave her dry clothes, food, and finally a name, 11. He didn't know who she really was or what she was capable of. At the same time, Joyce Byers refused to believe her son was dead. Something in her house had changed. Lights flickered without reason, electricity pulsed like a heartbeat, and in the quiet moments, she could hear Will calling her name. Not with her ears, but through the walls, through the static, through the light. Sheriff Hopper kept digging. He questioned lab workers, teachers, neighbors, everyone. But the more he searched, the more he realized this wasn't a normal case. Files were missing, recordings erased, and every answer led back to the mysterious Hawkins National Laboratory, a facility everyone knew existed, but no one understood. Meanwhile, Nancy struggled with guilt. Her best friend Barb never returned after that night by the pool. One moment she was there, and the next gone. But no one seemed to care except Nancy. Something in the woods was hunting, just like it hunted Will. Back in the basement, 11 began to reveal fragments of her past. She said almost nothing, but her eyes, they carried war. She pointed at Mike's Dungeons and Dragons figure, the Demogorgon, and then she pointed to Will's picture. The message was clear. The same monster that kidnapped Will was real, and it was here. But where did it come from? That night, Joyce followed the faint, flickering lights deeper into the house. Christmas bulbs began to blink in patterns. Not random anymore, but deliberate. Will was speaking through them. He was alive, somewhere else. Across town, the secret lab activated lockdown protocols. Agents in black suits and white vans began searching the woods. Not for Will, but for 11. She wasn't just a child. She was a weapon that escaped. As dawn approached, dust hung over empty roads, and Hawkins grew colder than before. The gate to another world was open, even if no one could see it. 11 stared at the boys with haunted eyes. She knew the truth. She had seen the upside down. She had heard the monster. She had been watched, controlled, and used to break into a world that was never meant to be touched. The boys thought they found a girl, but in reality, they found the key to a war between two dimensions.